Yo, 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 what is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy, the franchise player, Double B Bad Blood, joined once again by my man here, the mixologist of professional wrestling, Mr. Chemical Julian. And ladies and gentlemen, what a great AEW Dynamite. What a difference a day makes, man. What a difference a day makes.
Man, it was no NXT 2.0, but I enjoyed the show.
2.0. Oh,
Oh,
no.
hey.
Forget about it, really, because you should probably just forget about it. Give a shout out to my boys here at bodyslam.net. This is where all the action takes place, ladies and gentlemen, on the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast. And looky, man. MJF being cheered. What in the actual fuck happened
At home.
tonight?
He's at home.
Man, but he's still an asshole.
But he's in Long Island. He's in Long Island. I mean,
yeah, people in Long Island are pretty much assholes. Shout out to Kate Hensler, who was actually in attendance. Super Jelly. She was in attendance of tonight's AEW Dynamite and Rampage taping. So shout out to her. You know what? Let's do this, man. Let's do this. Let's get into the craziness of AEW Dynamite because it was pretty fucking crazy.
but wait, before we do that, we got to go to Twitter.
Oh no, let's not go to Twitter.
Let's go to Twitter real quick. Let's go to Twitter.
Okay, go ahead. All
right, so let's go to Twitter. And item number 1 on the docket is your man, Andrade El Idolo, says that the rumors of him and Charlotte Flair breaking up is fake news.
Wowzers. What? I mean, how could it be fake news when he ain't following her on Twitter? You know what they say? If it ain't on Twitter, if it ain't Facebook, if it ain't Facebook approved, it ain't happening, brother.
Man, hey, look, he just said, hey, we still together. We haven't broken up. We're still a thing. I'm still a Flair.
Like a motherfucker in denial.
we're still a couple.
There's must be in Egypt.
Posted of them looking very happy together. I don't know when the picture was taken, but it
was like last week.
So
look, Andrade El Idolo must be chilling right now. I mean, he must be chilling in Egypt next to that one river. You know that river? Denial? Because that's where he's at. Sitting right next to Denial. Because
all the way down. It's a long trip.
It's down Denial.
It's a long road, man.
Oh man. I mean, shit. Denial. But hey, before we jump into some craziness, did you get my tweet?
Which one? Because I got a couple of them from you today.
I'm talking about AEW's 2021 Revolution pay-per-view date and location has been laid down. We're talking Orlando, Florida, my friends. I said we go. I'm saying let's go, bro. Let's go.
Orlando?
Let's go.
Let's roll. Let's hit the road, man.
Let's get Cassidy Haynes. Let's get Cher Delaware. Let's get Kate Hensler. Let's get our boy Phil from Fightful Select. Why not get Jay Shell? Let's just make it a big fucking get together down in Florida, partying for 3 days. We got AEW Dynamite, AEW Rampage, and then we have the big AEW Revolution. I think we do it, man.
Let's get jiggy with it, pal.
Whoa. Hold on. Hold the phone. AEW doesn't do that hipster shit. AEW is going to do shit from 2022.
I think you're being real gracious by calling that hipster.
I'm just saying. The AEW is going to do shit from 2022, not 1922. Okay, so listen here, pal. That shit ain't going to happen there, brother. No. No. Let's just say no. Yeah. So let's AEW Revolution, man. Let's do it. Let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to see us,
take the show on the road.
On the road. You never know who will interview live in 11 color. You never know. Shit goes down.
Who you might run into.
You never know. That's why I'm trying to make it. I'm trying to make it a group effort, a group get together with our fellow bodyslam.nets, some of the Fightful Selects, and just some of the randoms people that we know in this industry. Let's all get together and have a friggin' party, man.
And maybe Jay Shell will get a chance to meet some of her
maybe she'll get to meet her husband.
Yeah.
The one and only Daniel Garcia. Or maybe I'll get to meet the world famous Mikey Ruckus, the man who's making all the damn body slam beats over there at AEW. Man, he is doing the most, bro. I mean, look, he just sent out a tweet 6 minutes ago. Sitting here mapping out Q1 2022 for AEW music, and all I can do is smile, then get excited and start pacing back and forth like a caged animal. Bro, that dude is fire. Shout out to Mikey Ruckus.
He is living his best life.
Find him on Twitter at RUKUS. That's the man Ruckus. He brings out the Ruckus. It is now out. He's a music producer for AEW. He's a national recording artist, TV, film, and gaming composer. The dude does it all. Go follow him on Twitter. Tell him your boy's a franchise. Double B Babla from the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast sent you. His wife, Miss Ruckus, funny as shit. Don't get on her bad side. I'm just saying. Shout out to them.
Speaking of not getting on people's bad side, y'all need to leave J. Shell Nicole alone. She is a journalist. She is the hardest working woman in online professional wrestling articles. And guess what? If you don't like what she writes, don't read it.
Hey, I'm just going to, you know what? You said it nicely.
I know. I try my best, man.
I'm just going to say it straight up. She's 17 years old. She has accomplished more in 3 months than most people accomplish in 20 years. Okay? She's one of the most hardest working people in this industry. If you don't like her, then leave her the fuck alone. Get off her shit. You don't look. I told her the other day. Haters are just your fans in denial. Because if someone is searching you over and over again, they are seeking you out. They are trying to find stuff to say about you. They're just a fucking fan in denial.
Hold on. What did we learn from the Boondocks? Oh
my gosh. What did we learn from the Boondocks, my friend?
If people ain't hating, you're doing something wrong.
Man. What was that Cat Williams said? Ladies, if you only got 11 people hating on you, you better get to 12 before the summertime. Oh, man. I'm just saying. You know what? Shane said it. Shane said it best. Leave her alone. She is doing so much good stuff. Man, look, I have a daughter. My daughter's 13 years old. I don't talk about my daughter too much, my son too much on this podcast or anything else like that. I keep my private life private. I don't share my private life on a public forum. Relationships, ups and downs, ins and outs, my family, my kids, any of that. I don't share none of that personal shit because this is a public forum. And as a public entity, as a public figure, I know how to separate public from private.
However,
I'm going to get straight shooting with you guys right here. Jay Shell is doing the most. So if you got a problem with Jay Shell, you got a problem with me.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be like Jay and Silent Bob showing up at your front door.
Mm-hmm. Snoochie Boochies, motherfucker. Snoochie Boochies. Anyway, now we got that out the way. Let's get into AEW Dynamite because it started out funny as shit.
We come to you live from Long Island.
LI. That's the Long Island IC. And Zack Ryder, Matt Cardona was not there.
Home of the Islanders. And home of somebody else on the AEW roster.
Oh, my jealous fan?
Yeah. And as much of an asshole as he wants to be, ladies and gentlemen, he is still the hometown hero.
Man, isn't it funny how someone can be over in their own hometown and the company allows it?
Hey, that's how it happens. As much as they, it's just like trying to make Bret Hart a heel in Canada. It's not going to work.
Not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
But look, since MJF came out, and I said this a long time ago, when CM Punk debuted in Chicago, MJF, I was like, you know, the biggest fucking swerve of all swerves. If CM Punk's music hits,
and
MJF came out dressed as CM Punk, oh my God, that would be the funniest shit. So in reversal, CM Punk calls out MJF in his hometown.
Sure does.
Comes out to MJF's music and everything. I was like, what the? That's CM Punk. Like, wow. That right there was the funniest shit I've seen all day. And I've seen some funny shit today. Trust me. There's been some funny shit today.
Wait, hold on. He didn't just come out to MJF's music. He got booed.
You know, I can truly say this is the second time in AEW I've heard CM Punk get booed.
The first time was against Eddie Kingston.
In New York.
In New York. Fair to say it happened in New York.
Yes, Shane. CM Punk did get booed as he came out to MJF's music.
In
CM
Long
Punk
Island.
did get booed. It was crazy. I loved it. I fucking loved it. I love that they're blurring the lines. They are blurring the line. I am here for it. I am fucking here for it.
Now, even though MJF's parents had a sign that showed MJF in maybe the third grade, his third grade class picture.
Love MJF's parents.
And
I follow his mom on Twitter.
This is the last time MJF was not an asshole.
He was third grade. He was 8 years old. That was the last time MJF wasn't an asshole.
Dude,
his mom.
That's great. That's great.
His mom is so fucking funny, man. So funny. Oh my gosh. I tell you, there's some. Yeah.
So, Punk comes out and he does his promo and talks about wanting to fight MJF one-on-one.
Mm-hmm.
And he says that his dog Larry, who is neutered, has more balls than MJF does, which still doesn't go well with the crowd. And then he wants to fight MJF one-on-one. And then in his hometown, we get an MJF video package.
It was a great video package too. Like I was like, wow.
It was a great video package. On par with the one that Liv Morgan got last night about how she wanted to be a WWE superstar. I mean, just a great video package. And then MJF did the Al Bundy and came out with the high school Letterman jacket.
I was like, what in the actual fuck is going on here?
I played high school football, baby.
I mean, look, granted, MJF's character, he's the biggest asshole in the company.
Yes.
And you could be an asshole in your own hometown. I mean, maybe he was one of the spoiled rich kid assholes that drive a Tesla. Who knows? But he came out looking like Mike Rotunda in Syracuse in the varsity club.
Dude, for real. Oh my God, he did.
Oh man,
he came out, which is funny because he came out looking for the varsity club, and then later on we had like the varsity blondes wrestling.
Exactly, yeah. Oh, that was interesting. Yeah, we'll talk about that later. There's a lot of surprises tonight. A lot of cool shit happened tonight. I was popping left and right, man. I was like, zits, pop.
One of my favorites, but we'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll get to that. But on Rampage, there's another favorite that's gonna be happening. I'm really excited to finally get to see this shit once and for all.
Don't spoil it.
I'm not gonna spoil it. Hey, we don't spoil things here.
Just prediction.
Cassidy's known as the spoiler king of the spoilers because he predicted a lot of things that were happening. But that's neither here nor there. Speaking of that, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to find out more information about what goes on behind the scenes of professional wrestling, and you want to get the down and dirty dirt, you want to get the tea, you want to be up in Boston like it's a tea party, just sipping that tea, spilling it all over the place. If that's what you want to do, real simple, ladies and gentlemen, just go to bodyslam.net for all your wrestling news and needs. Everything, opinions, options, everything. You can go and you can find out behind the scenes stuff. Cassidy and the rest of the crew here at bodyslam.net, they work hard all day, every day, twice on Sunday. And if you want to find us online, real simple, www.bodyslam.net. That is www.bodyslam.net.
And MMA news.
Man, hey, the Maharaja of MMA has joined bodyslam.net. We're talking about Mr. Adam Woods, the tribal chief Adam Woods. The only tribal chief that I acknowledge.
Phenom himself.
That's right. That's right. The man, the myth, the legend. 2 peas in the pod. That's right. Two. What was it? God, what was that? What was that saying? Never mind. It'll come to mind like at the end of the show, and I was like, oh, that was it. I get hit a lot, ladies and gentlemen. So starting out with
three notes, one band.
No, we're not gonna reunite 3MB on this damn show. That's for damn sure. So CM Punk calls him out his hometown down. It was great. SP3 just hit me up. SP3, one of the Daily Boys at Wrestle Talk. I mean, oh my God, what is going on with this thing? I swear, sometimes to get on StreamYard has a mind of its own.
You got too much going on, man. I mean, it must just be wrestling overload for you. I mean, because not only do we have the Raw review on Monday, the Dynamite wrap up on Wednesday, and then we've got the SmackDown and Rampage
on Friday.
But you got your own wrestling show coming up on December 2nd.
January 2nd, man. BCW Worldwide presents True Tradition, a legacy fulfilled. It's going to be here in Portland, Oregon. There'll be information dropped later on in the podcast. But I'm telling you right now, ladies and gentlemen, you can go to eventbrite.com/BCW Worldwide and get your tickets right now. They're going quick. They're hot. They're hotter than Cody Rhodes last week. Yeah, they're pretty hot, man. And they're going faster than Barry Allen on the Flash, I'm telling you. So with that being said, yes, it's going down. Fade to Black Street. Caption of acapella. I don't understand what that means, Shane, but okay. Let's get to the Diamond Ring Battle Royal.
The Dynamite Diamond Battle Royal.
Oops, wait, man, I just told you who the winner was. Okay. Yeah, the Diamond Ring Battle Royal had a lot of great stuff that happened. And something that I predicted, and I think Phil Lindsay also predicted it. We were on the show. And you also, I think you predicted it as well. Dante Martin.
Correct.
Team Taz. Now, ladies and gentlemen.
Not so much.
I'm not here to spoil anything. I'm not a spoiler.
However.
But I did say 2 weeks ago, dude, you sign a contract, you look at the fucking contract before you sign it. And I believe that Mr. Chemical Julian here said that he probably thinks the name on the contract was D's Nuts.
D's Nuts.
Well, D's Nuts were all in their mouth today because he eliminated Ricky Starks.
He sure did. With
then he pulled off the Team Taz band and threw it on the ground.
Gone out of here.
And he's
not with that foolishness. He don't need them.
He did a little team up with the good old White Power Ranger,
Leo Rush.
Leo Rush, the White Ranger. Man, I want to look actually went for 3 hours and I tried and checked out.
Now I will say one thing. A while back, you predicted that Wardlow was going to turn on MJF.
I predicted it. Look, ladies and gentlemen, hanging out with Cassidy Haynes, you start figuring shit out way before it happens. Bro, I said it 3 weeks ago. No, I said it a month ago. I think that Wardlow is going to turn face. He's going to turn on fucking MJF. And what happened tonight? MJF talks his ass out of the ring. That was no mistake.
No, hold on. That wasn't Wardlow turning on MJF. That was the other way around.
No.
And MJF's an asshole, and it's his hometown. So what should have happened is MJF should have just said, "Hey man, come on, get out of here." And Wardlow should have been like, "All right, cool," and left out of respect.
Respect.
But you know,
I beat people in their hometown all the time.
Wardlow ain't no punk, so you know he had to go a hard way, which he did. But we're still waiting on that heel turn. Well,
we'll talk about a heel turn. We're gonna talk about a heel turn tonight because I've been me and Phil Lindsay. We were on Twitter like, "Yep, Yep, that was it. That was it. Finally, something happened tonight. And when it happened, I was like, he almost made the mistake. And it was very obvious.
Man.
It was a very obvious mistake.
Who's going to turn first? I mean, if Madcap didn't turn on...
oh, Jesus Christ.
If Madcap didn't turn on Happy Corbin for throwing him out of the Battle Royal, and like, granted, the stakes were a lot, less here. Is Wardlow ready to make? Is Wardlow really ready to make that move and go off on his own? Is he ready to do the
Wardlow been on his own this whole time, bro. Wardlow been doing shit. Look, Wardlow been saving MJF's ass. Wardlow been doing all the dirt. Wardlow, I think what is his win-loss record like 46 and 2 or something like that?
Well, he been like triple bombing people and punishing
that dude power bomb everybody in their
squash matches and all that.
Hey, well, Wardlow is better than Goldberg, that's for damn sure. And he ain't say he don't kill nobody. See, I'm just saying, Wardlow ain't say he ain't killing nobody. Everybody's kids are okay. Anyway,
Wardlow's kids are just fine.
Wardlow's kids are just fine. They ain't been choked out, nothing like that. So yeah, I mean that's the shit. That's the shit.
So Powerhouse Hobbs got eliminated.
Yeah. Oh my god. The big beefy man slapping meat. Wardlow and fucking Powerhouse Hobbs ran into each other like two freight trains.
Yep.
Yeah, it was. And it was a hoss fight. It was a hoss fight, and Tony Schiavone got so excited. He was like, "Hoss fight, hoss fight." I'm like, "Damn, Tony, are you really that excited?" And there it is, Shane. Two big men slapping meat. Shane loves when men slap meat. Yep.
So, at the end of the Battle Royal, we get.
At the end of Battle Royal, we got this. Dante Martin and MJF to face off against each other next week at Winter is Coming. It's going to be a pretty good match. But when Dante Martin was getting jumped, he was getting jumped by Ricky Starks and was it
Correct.
Powerhouse Hobbs also? So he was getting attacked. MJF was like, what should I do? Like, should I help him? Should I not help him? He walked all the way up the ramp. Conflicted,
should I be a baby face in my own
I was like, whoa. Even the commentators were like, he seems like he wants to turn back around and he seems like he wants to come back and help. And did he walk all the way up the ramp? And he turned around and looked again. It was like, I'm cool. And then sprinted towards the ring, slid in, and went face to face with Ricky Starks.
Yep.
And then beat Dante Martin's ass. They all start beating Dante Martin's ass. Okay, but here's the thing that really drives me crazy.
Okay.
It kind of drives me up the flagpole, so to speak. Julian, if it's you and me, and we're a team,
yep,
and we're whatever, whatnot. If I'm coming to save you, if I'm the big face, and I'm coming to make the baby face save. 2 against 3 guys beating your ass in the ring. 2 guys beating your ass in the ring. I'm not going to give them 30 seconds to play my fucking entrance music while I run down to the ring to save you.
No, you should not.
So why did CM Punk do that?
Okay, so let me explain something to you. Here's a little history lesson for you, ladies and gentlemen,
boys
and girls. Let me tell you why I got in it. What hooked me? How professional wrestling got its hooks in me.
Just put the chokehold on, like, come here.
I'm never going to
leave. Me and slapping me.
First match I ever watched was Andre the Giant versus Big John Studd.
Oh, the body slam challenge.
Where he ended up getting jumped by also King Kong Bundy. Now, this is the famous match on Saturday morning. Everybody remembers Andre the Giant's sternum sticking up through his skin. Okay? How long did it take for the motherfucking Killer Bees?
I knew you were going to say that. This was the big Heenan family gimmick where the Heenan family were beating people up all the time.
I mean, if you're the baby face and remember, like, when Andre would win like a battle royal or something, all the baby faces be pouring champagne on him and everybody celebrating and shit. And the heels, like, you get the Heenan family, all the heels kind of like, collaborated together, whatever. So all the baby faces are tight, right?
You would think so.
This ass whipping went on in the ring for a long time.
Like 7 minutes.
I mean, Stud was stomping the shit out of him. Stud held Andre down. Bundy just avalanche. Finally, the Killer Bees and your boy from up north, master of the full Nelson.
Oh, Dino Bravo.
No, who wore the green? What's his name?
What's the green?
I want to call him like Up North Jack. That's not his name though.
North Jack.
they finally
Billy Jack Haynes.
Billy Jack Haynes, yeah. and like a couple of the folks finally come in for the save.
Okay.
I don't know about you, but when we got in the back, if I was, one of the Killer Bees, like, hey, Andre, hey, man, you need to go buy us a beer. We came in and saved you. Fuck you. You was a day late and $1 short, motherfucker.
You guys are
were all of you taking a piss at the same time?
Right? They were all hanging out in the bathroom.
Like,
you go, no, you go, no, you go, no, you go.
What were you doing? What were you doing?
They were hanging and banging. That's what they were doing.
Now, that's just the nature of professional wrestling. That's how storylines, unfurl. Again, when my mom called me and said, there's a big Pakistani guy beating on a little Mexican dude in a mask, how come nobody's helping him? And I was like, hey, Mom, that's just how wrestling is. These storylines got to play out. But yeah, Punk took his time. He was back there doing some straight edge shit. I don't know, maybe he was cooking meth. You never know. he was back there doing something else. And then finally, him and Orange Cassidy and maybe Jungle Boy or Luchasaurus, they kind of like, hey, when y'all want to go save him? Luchasaurus is like, nah.
They're like rock, paper,
scissors. Like, nah, I'm good. Orange Cassidy's like,
Christian was like, y'all better not go.
Christian's like, I ain't saving nobody.
Did they help me keep my Impact title? Hell no.
Christian's like, man, yeah, I got this back. I got this CTE.
Like I'm carrying these 2 chairs.
Someone else is like, I got kids. So, they just some Punk's like, fucking fine, I'll go out there and help them out. So where's Darby Allin? As fast as his ass be showing up.
Where's Sting? Darby shooting out cannons like a fucking missile.
Yeah, exactly. And Cody wasn't showing up.
Cody was
no
like, fucks. We'll talk more about Cody later. Because
we'll talk about Cody.
I was fucking around about Cody ass too. But after this match, we had a crazy little interview. I mean, it was like Jurassic Express and Christian.
Yep.
And they came out talking shit, talking shit like they do. And then we had this match. The Jurassic Express and the Varsity Blondes, Griff Garrison and Brian Pillman Jr., along with the cute little, what's her name? Goddamn. She was a gymnast. She was like a cheerleader champion. Anyway, whatever her name is. I can't think of her name at this point, but they were out there to do their 8-man tag team match. And the 8-man tag team match was against the Acclaimed, my favorite dudes.
And 2.0.
And 2.
Not 3.0.
The Acclaimed.
They got demoted.
The Acclaimed. And those 2 douchebags. And Daniel Garcia. I don't like 2.0. I mean, I didn't like them as Everrise. I didn't like them as 2.0, 3.0 and fucking NXT. I didn't like them. Like, they were good workers. It's just their gimmick. Like, they just annoyed the shit out of me. Yeah. So, it was the Acclaim. So like I say, Bowens was fucking awesome. As a matter of fact, Bowens just did some he had this tweet where he owned this guy on Twitter. This guy was talking about gay rights and gay people. And Bowens is an openly gay professional wrestler. And he fucking burned this dude so bad on Twitter. I was like I was like chef kiss. It was awesome. But then you got my boy, Max Caster, and Max Caster can't do no wrong. He can't do no wrong.
Wait a minute,
yo, it's the Acclaim. It's your boy Max. Shout out to Max Caster. That dude makes me laugh every fucking day. If I'm feeling down, I just scroll on Instagram and find Max Caster, and he shoots so many videos, and his freestyle is sick. I enjoy them as a tag team. I enjoy their entrance. I enjoy him insulting people. He totally shit on Rhode Island. He just shit on New York. That was so bad, man. It was crazy. Anyway, hold on a second. Yeah, let's go to a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
All right.
Drive me insane! All these rules are lame, have been taking all the fun out! Drive me insane! All these rules are lame, have been taking all the fun out! Drive me insane! All these rules...
You want to get your hair cut, you go get your hair cut right. You head down to Big D's Barbershop. Big D's Barbershop, Vancouver, Washington's best and brightest. 1019 Main Street, Vancouver, Washington, where you can go get your hair lined up, cuts, fades, shampoos, conditions, and all the great things that go with supporting a local barbershop in a local business area. You can also reach them online at www.bigdsbarbershop.com. Go get your haircut right.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, I was having technical difficulties. So yeah, this match was pretty decent. It was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I'm not really a 2.0 guy, but at the end of that, what I say every week has been happening at AEW. Gang warfare. Gang warfare. That's all I gotta say, ladies and gentlemen. It was going down all night long.
You got a cat or something?
No, my phone's dying. Yeah, gang warfare, man. It was going down. I mean, at one point, Daniel Garcia ran out to the ring and he got up on the apron, and out of nowhere, literally out of nowhere, came Eddie Kingston. And Eddie Kingston snatched him off the apron and started beating his ass. And then went back to the back and was yelling and screaming, and like the camera didn't catch what he was saying. But then you saw Santana from just
Lucha Brothers.
Santana was just, I don't know what he was doing, but Santana came out there and they start brawling. This, it was like a big fight backstage.
Santana was just like hanging out, came from catering, and got something to eat, and
got his face paint on, looking like bogus Sting.
I mean, like, what the fuck? Y'all
He
doing?
was like, yo, calm down, bro. Calm down. And he was like, no, I ain't calming down. He was like, bro, calm down. He was like, no. Thank you very much, Mondo. That was a very badass ad. Thank you very much. So the point I'm trying to make is AEW is exciting all the way around. I mean, WWE tries to do these cool things. They try to do these cool things. AEW doesn't have to try; they just do. And that's why I like reviewing this show. I like watching this show. It makes me happy.
Makes your day.
Makes my day. I had a pretty shitty day today. And this
Sorry to
made
hear
my
that.
day. Yeah, you know, it happens. Sometimes it happens. They should do Stable Wars. Honestly, if you think about it, you got the Varsity Blondes, Jurassic Express, you got the Acclaimed, you got 2.0 with Daniel Garcia, you got the Super Elite. Of course, you got the Jurassic Express with Christian, I should say. You got Death Triangle. You got Malachi Black and Andrade El Idolo. You got Cody and his 550 people in the Nightmare Factory. Whatever happened to the factory? Are they just like an AEW Dark people or what?
So, are you suggesting a tag team tournament?
I'm suggesting a trios tournament. Why
Ooh.
not?
Okay.
Why not?
For a trios title?
That would be awesome.
You know who'd be perfect for a trios title?
The Bucks and Adam Cole.
Sure, let's go with that.
Shane Taylor Productions. Shane Taylor Promotions. I'll throw SCP
Sure,
up
let's
in
go
there.
with that.
Are you going to say Hit Row?
Sure, let's go with that.
Because from what I understand, Hit Row ain't ever welcome at AEW. Look, ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to have to burst his bubble tonight. As much as I hate to tell you this, Julian, you're my man. 100%. You're my boy. You're my boy, Blue. You're my boy. But 3MB ain't ever going to happen, man. They ain't ever going to happen. They can't even get together for a damn cameo. Trust me. I tried to get you a cameo for Christmas. I legit fucking tried to get you a 3MB cameo. And you know what they told me?
No.
They said, you can go fuck yourself. So that's what I did. I came home. I was like, I guess I just fucked myself.
So let me tell you, for a trios tournament, oh man, Shane Taylor Productions, oh my God, that would be phenomenal.
Hey man.
Look. I mean, the pop, just the pop from me alone would have to carry him through.
Oh man. Man, that's crazy. Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to get a special guest on the show tonight.
And speaking of a trios title, I mean, match 3 tonight, we had the Young Bucks with Adam Cole. So we had the Super Elite versus Rocky Romero and Chuck Taylor.
No. It was the Young Bucks with Adam Cole. It wasn't Super League because they weren't doing a 6-man. It was the Young Bucks with Adam Cole at ringside with Brandon Cutler versus Chaos. Yeah, now they played up the New Japan, you know, how Chuck Taylor is with Chaos and Trent Beretta and Rocky Romero used to be known as Roppongi Vice, and they played that all up all tonight, like all this whole match. In the match, I gotta say, I think it went on way too long. I think the Bucks were glad they were playing too much in this match.
So the Bucks were doing what they do when Adam Cole's out there. I mean,
it was too much though. Do. I mean, the spot where they were going to do for the tandem dive, and they ran once and ran back, ran back, slid out and gave Adam Cole the kiss. Funny shit. Yeah. And then Orange Cassidy was going to hit one of them, and then I think it was Matt ducked, and Adam Cole super kicked the fuck out of Orange Cassidy. Kicked his glasses into the second row. It was it was the stiffest kick I've ever seen. But let's talk about what happened at the end, because that was the best part for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, something you don't know about me is a few years ago, I subscribed to NewJapanWorld.com.
Yes.
For a number of reasons. And one of those reasons was because I wanted to see Kenny Omega versus the Rainmaker himself. I wanted to see just the end of the Super Crown. I wanted to see the Bullet Club. I wanted to see Nakamura. I mean, I was up here staying up, like taking naps during the day because, you know, I got a day job just so I could like wake up at midnight, 1 a.m. and watch the show until 4 a.m. and go to work the next day. At that time, I discovered just one of my favorite teams of all time, and that was Roppongi Vice.
That's right.
And I know to some people that just may make no sense whatsoever, but the theme alone, man. So tonight, when Trent Beretta showed up, and he just came out kicking ass, spearing the Bucks, lariat.
Wait, stop. You just totally glossed over the best part.
The minivan.
Look, ladies and gentlemen, the shit was going down. The Bucks was kicking all the ass. They were in there. Look, the Bucks and Adam Cole beat up 4 people. They were beating that ass. And all of a sudden you hear, you look up.
And a Honda Odyssey pulls up.
And it's Trent's mom in the minivan. She rolled up in the biggest pop of the night. Trent's mom rolled up and everybody was like, oh my God. They were going crazy. It was like Sting's debut at Winter is Coming. Like she came down the minivan.
It was like Judy Bagwell showed up.
No. Don't do that. Look, man, Trent's mom is amazing, bro.
Hey man, everybody loves Judy Bagwell. Not so much Buff Bagwell, but Judy Bagwell's over.
You know what? God damn it. What is wrong with you, man?
Hey, Judy Bagwell is over. Judy Bagwell on a pole? Oh, to the moon.
Oh my God. Judy Bagwell on a forklift, man. That was ridiculous. Look, I'm just saying, man. It was freaking awesome. She rolled up in a minivan. She was giving a thumbs up. She was just like, thumbs up, everybody, thumbs up. I'm back. Right? And then the door opened. And out slid a freshly shaved, bald head.
Oh, yeah.
Super jacked. Trent Beretta. And he came out. And remember, he just had neck surgery. Like he was out for a long time with neck surgery. Like
he was out for a long time.
I'm surprised he came back. But he came in there, bro. Boom, clothesline. Boom, clothesline. Boom, clothesline. Getting it in.
Actually, for a dude who just had spinal surgery,
right?
The first move he hit was a spear. I was like,
6 spear too.
Okay, I guess
and then he got in the ring. He hit that last spot.
Yeah,
and all the heels bumped out to the floor, and then he just stood there staring, me mugging the camera like, what? And all of a sudden, everybody came in with the hug. It was awesome.
A big hug.
It was awesome. The mom came out to the ring. And she got the hug. It was awesome.
And then they hit the Roppongi Vice music.
Yeah. I can see Julian was home like, oh my God, they did it. Oh
just
my God.
Bring it in. Just inhale it, smell it, live it.
Like, I smell what the Rock's cooking. It's Roppongi Vice.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. That's what I'm saying. For me, that was the best part of the match. That and the fact that the Bucks came down in hot pink again. Ladies and gentlemen, if you look right above Julian's head to the right, you see that big burst of pink. That's what they were wearing tonight.
The most offensive thing I've ever seen on the big screen
was that hot pink.
Oh my God.
Oh man. Sometimes, man, some people and their kids, I'll tell you. I think it was fucking awesome. It was awesome. Yeah. AEW is not going to sign me because I am 47 years old and I am on the retirement tour, my friend.
He's trying to get out the biz, not get
I'm
back
trying to
in.
get out the business. I ain't trying to stay. It's funny you asked that question because I got hit up a couple weeks ago by Sir Mo from Men on a Mission. He is the owner, proprietor, one of the main figureheads of the OIWA, where I'm the North American champion. And he says, "Hey man, need you to get a hold of this guy. They're looking for people to come to AEW and throw your name in the hat, and they're interested." And I said, as much as I love AEW, I am way too goddamn old to be going to AEW. So yeah, I prefer to stay on this side of the mic most of the time. But who knows? Maybe I might just make a trip to AEW before I decide to hang up the boots. As a matter of fact, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna announce it right now. You may have seen her. You may have seen her on AEW Rampage facing Jade Cargill last week. And I'm talking about Janaya Kai. Janaya Kai, she's been with GCW. I've seen her on George Janela show. She is fucking awesome.
Yes, she is.
She's a student. She's a student of Thunder Rosa at Mission Pro Wrestling. Thunder Rosa's her mentor, and she is going to be on the podcast with a special interview on Monday. So that interview will probably drop Monday evening, maybe Tuesday.
More special interviews?
Dude, I got more special interviews coming up. I'm talking about Black G's from NWA Power, Jordan Clearwater.
You mean like the interview we just did with Sonny
Ono? Yeah, Sonny Ono hit me up today. It was like, hey man, send me the link so I can watch it on my big screen TV in my house, and I can share it on my Facebook page. Sure enough, he shared it on his page, and I'm pretty sure Sonny is in the chat somewhere, chilling, watching, doing what he do. So shout out to my boy Sonny Ono, ladies and gentlemen. He's the man who brought the Ultimate Dragon and all the NWA New Japan Pro Wrestling stars to WCW and made a name for all of these guys there. He is an international wrestling consultant and a fucking genius. And he's also Eric Bischoff's best friend.
And he's looking for the chosen one.
That's right, the chosen one, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to bring some more information about that. Once the borders open up to Japan, they're going to be doing these seminar camps, these camps to bring people into Japan.
Get your tryout tapes ready now.
That's right. Get them ready, ladies and gentlemen, because it's about to go down in the deep.
And remember, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
That's right. If you get hyped, if you stay hyped, you ain't got to get hyped.
And don't we have another special interview coming up with one of the most evil men in professional wrestling?
Oh my God, the Taskmaster Kevin Sullivan, ladies and gentlemen, the man who helped beat WWE.
The leader of the, what was it, the League to Kill Hulkamania?
Dungeon of Doom.
Yes.
I'm a proud member of the new Dungeon of Doom, as a matter of fact. You can find some BCW Worldwide video with me, Kevin Sullivan, and that asshole Buddy Highway challenging me for my North American title. You dick. Anyway.
When's that going to be?
That's going to be January 2nd, live at BCW Worldwide Presents. Oh, my God. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome.
Damn you, Buddy Highway.
I kill him. Damn, Buddy Highway. You
you going to kill him?
Wait, hold on. Let me rephrase that because I don't want to come. I don't want to be like Goldberg.
Don't be making these Goldberg promises.
I ain't trying to be like Goldberg. He gonna survive. I ain't trying to be like Goldberg. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Goldberg be lying to people. Somebody gonna kill people in the desert and nobody die. Lying son of a bitch. Well, you tuned into that pay-per-view to see some death. You lying son of a bitch. You. Anyway. Yeah. Some good things are going to happen for BCW Worldwide, and the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast is kicking all the ass with BodySlam.net. And if you want to find out about all the ass that's being kicked, you can do something about it. You can actually go to BodySlam.net, www.bodyslam.net. That is www.bodyslam.net for all your pro wrestling needs, all your news. And if you want to be one of the cool people, you want to be one of the hip people, you want to be one of the body slammers, you want to be part of the slam champs, you want to be one of the guys holding all the gold. You want to be one of the players, the top tier kings of the ring. You want to be a ringmaster? You can do this. You can go to slamchats.com. That is www.slamchats.com to support your boys and girls here at BuyIslam.net so you can keep getting all that cool news, all those cool spoilers, all the down and dirty tea. We're talking about like Boston Tea Party up in here, just spilling it, sipping it, Kermit the Frog up in here, Lipton tea, all that shit.
Earl Grey hot.
Just go to www.buyislam.net to check it out.
We got kids
right there. So yeah, let's get to this
wrestling news.
Let's get to the next match because I was hyped
your
for this
girl.
next match. I was hyped for this next match. I was hyped. My God, the prototype of a professional wrestler, the best woman wrestler around, Jamie Hayter versus Riho.
You mean better than Serena Deeb?
Oh, whoa. Serena Deeb is a goddess. She is the goddess. She is the lady of 1,001 holes. As a matter of fact, Serena Deeb is going to face Hikaru Shida at Winter is Coming. The match that should have been at the pay-per-view is happening next week at Winter is Coming. And you know what I want to do? You know, Julian?
What you gonna do?
They haven't advertised all the matches yet. So how about on Friday?
Prediction time?
Predictions time.
What? The king of predictions is gonna make a prediction.
I will put the crown. I will put the championship. I will put the farm on the line.
What you gonna do?
Man, what am I gonna do? I don't know, man. Maybe we can get Phil Lindsay.
Call Ghostbusters?
Man, who you gonna call? Man, I don't know. Maybe we can get Shane on here too. Shane thinks he knows about a little something about predictions. Maybe we can get, maybe we can get a panel. Let's get a Friday night panel. Look, Shane is he's so excited. He spelled it Prodictions. Prodictions.
P-R-O-dictions.
Prodictions. There's a C-O-Inspiracy up in here. So C-O-Inspiracy. Shane says he is down.
Y'all. Not linoleum.
Shane, here's the deal.
Not plywood.
Here's the deal. We will let you in on predictions. We'll let you in on predictions.
Not balsa wood.
If you can spell it right, because there are predictions, not predictions. Anyway, so Jamie Hayter, the prototype of a professional wrestler. My dream girl. I love her. She is everything that a woman's wrestler should be. Power, speed, agility. She has a ring awareness. She's a beast. She took on little Riho tonight. And I gotta say, Riho didn't die. She didn't die. But there was one spot where Jamie Hayter hit her with this back. This
like she was about to.
Wow, she hit her with that fucking. Oh my God, I can't even tell you, man. She dropped her across that knee, and her body folded like
a cheap suit.
Bro, she went. I was like, Riho dead. She did
for flexibility.
I'm like, she gone, and then she picked her up again, and she gave it to her again.
Yeah.
And then she put her in a half crab. I'm like, she is trying to kill Riho. But the world women's champion, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, was there with your girl Rebel.
Yep.
You know what? I have her phone number. I'm gonna send her a text and see if she'd be interested in coming on the podcast.
You know what the lesson here is? Don't do a half crab when you can do a full crab.
Man. Or you can do the crab dance. You can do the crab dance.
Like from Mario?
Yes. Yeah, man. It was a very violent match, and somehow Riho squeaked out the win.
And when you say squeaked,
literally, like she squeaked out the win, bro.
Yeah.
So Riho was your winner.
Like you rubbed two dead mice together.
Oh man, like people who say that the cotton makes the sound when you rub together. Like, yeah, it was bad. It was like nails on a chalkboard bad. So it was horrible. I was ashamed. Cassidy Haynes, what the hell? In need of some kicks. My shoe game needs some work. Cassidy, if you're watching this podcast, you better holler at your boy. Because your boy got more pair of Jordans Your boy is
Shoe
over here
King.
with the shoe game. Check out
You
my
got more
snap.
shoes
Check
than
out my
titles.
hey, I got more titles. I got more shoes and titles, but my shoe game is on point. Check me out on TikTok. You'll see your boy got a closet and a half full of shoes. Check out your boy on TikTok. My game is sick. Anyway,
if y'all remember Jerome from Martin, check out the white shoes. Check out the white shoes. Check out the white shoes.
but did Jerome have
That's
a
your
job?
boy on TikTok.
But did Jerome have a job? Because I don't think he ever had a job.
Jerome had several jobs.
Man, Jerome never went to work.
Jerome was a kung fu master.
Yeah, man, he was
Allegedly.
a fool master. All right, he was fooling motherfuckers thinking he had a job.
Tommy never had a job. No, we never knew what Tommy
Oh,
did.
no. You're right. Tommy, you talking about Rome, man. You talking about Rome.
Romy
Rome
Rome, playing
in
for
the
the
house.
Himalayas.
Rome in the house. Rome in the house. You're gonna have me go watch episodes of Martin. God damn you. Shame this R-Truth voice. My bad predictions. Oh man. I don't know what the fuck to say about that. I don't know what to say to you about that, Shane. So yeah, man, it's been a little bit of a thing. Shit. Yeah, so the next match. I guess everybody these things killing me. The next match was Bryan Danielson. Whoa. Let me stop right there because something happened tonight which made me laugh a little bit.
It was pretty funny, but
it was really funny because the way she was screaming. I'm such a dick.
I'm a fan of slapstick. If it's time to go someplace and I'm with my girl, she makes sure the Three Stooges are not on because we're gonna be late.
You're gonna be late.
We're gonna be late.
So you got Tony Schiavone down to do a
Mr. Tony Schiavone.
Yeah, Tony Schiavone down at to do an interview with the Varsity Blondes. I remember her name now. So the Varsity Blondes are doing this interview, and all of a sudden the lights go off. Now look, earlier, I don't know if you noticed it earlier, but during one match, the lights weren't red.
Yes.
It was weird. But so during this interview with the Varsity Blondes, the lights go off. They turn back on. And Malachi Black is standing there with the devil horn helmet on. He takes it off and he just looks. He looks. And he spits the mist in Julia Hart's face.
The black mist.
She starts screaming like someone threw hot grits on her face.
Whoa. Not everybody's going to get the Al Green reference.
Okay. Yeah. You got it, though. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Imagine someone throwing some hot water, scalding water in your face. She screamed like that. Now, it may not have been funny to you, but it was funny as fuck to me. I just kept laughing. I was like, that is some crazy shit.
So for the record, people, red mist blinds you, green mist burns you, and black mist just hurts.
Black mist makes you scream and cry like you got hot grits thrown in your face.
Scream and cry.
Happy birthday to my girl Joanne. Happy birthday to her. Also, I gotta say, rest in peace to a legend. Black Jack Lanza passed away today. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I forgot about that. I'm going through my Facebook looking at people's birthdays right now. So shout out to my boy Tony DiBern. Yeah. He's busy doing some other shits. That's why he hasn't been on the podcast lately. Yeah.
The enforcer.
Yeah, Tony's doing the most. He is doing the most. But yeah, it's been a wild and crazy day. Shout out to our boy Adam Woods. He's did a couple interviews today. One with Ashley Rose Nova, a good friend of the channel. Casey Lindo, she's also a professional wrestler. He's did an interview with her. Shout out to my boy Cosmo Williams, man. Big Cosmo. Yeah.
Big Cosmo, who is
just exciting. BCW Worldwide Champion.
Big Cosmo, who is deceptively large. And it wasn't until I saw him get in the ring where I said, That's a big motherfucker right there.
He nearing 7 feet tall.
Jesus.
I remember the Rockefeller Foundation.
It's a big dude, man.
Well, yeah. So it was interesting. It was very interesting how that happened, how that all went down. And then the lights came back on. He was gone. He was gone. Shout out to my boy Damon. He's also been watching this podcast the entire time. Shout out to you, my boy Damon. You probably, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys have a Nintendo Switch, so I want you to do. I want you to put your Switch IDs in the chat. We're gonna make Damon super famous tonight. We're gonna get him a whole bunch of friends on Nintendo Switch. He's a young kid, doing the most. Pretty smart. Pretty freaking smart. So we're gonna put him on blast a little bit, because I said today I'm gonna put him on blast. Ladies and gentlemen, shoot your gamer tags. Little Damien is about to become a superstar. Anyway,
Do it,
so
Damon.
going to the main event.
We got Brian Danielson.
Brian Danielson versus John Silver. John Silver came out. Huge pop. Johnny Hungy. With the whole Dark Order. Whole Dark Order came out. Right?
Hold on. So to this day, Brian Danielson has defeated 3 members of the Dark Order, 4 members.
So he beat 10. He beat 10. He beat Colt Cabana, knocked his tooth out. He beat Alan Angels. So that's 3. And now he's facing Silver.
If he was Bobby Lashley, he would have beat -1.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
Ladies and gentlemen, those are the words of Julian, not those of the Roundtable Person Podcast or BodySlam.net. Those are his opinions and his opinions alone.
Welcome to Lashley's Daycare, putting kids to sleep since 2005, baby.
Lashley's Daycare. Look, Bobby Lashley is so thuggish, he jumping promotions to beat people's kids. Ring of Honor? I don't give a shit. Let me go beat somebody's kid over there. What? Impact Wrestling? I'm going to make an impact on somebody's kid right now.
Hey, kid, what time is it? 8 o'clock? Nah, it's time to go to sleep.
It's not that time. Not
that time.
Oh, Damien, you better watch out. Damien's a young kid, too. He might get Bobby Lashley, so you better watch out. Bobby Lashley is coming for you. He's like the boogeyman.
You see Bobby Lashley coming? Better run.
He's like the boogeyman. You tell your kids, watch out for the boogeyman. Watch out for Bobby Lashley.
I'm Bobby Lashley. It's time to go to sleep.
Hey, he just sent me his friend code on Switch. Damon, I can't put your friend code on Switch. You're too young. I don't want any of these crazy wrestling fans to be stalking you.
You can't deal with some of these people out here.
Yeah, especially a Bobby Lashley lover like Shane over here. Talking about Bobby Lashley did say -1 hotel. Oh my God. I would not condone any physicalities against my boy -1. Okay, y'all need to stop. That boy got a Kindle stick and he's swinging that shit for the fences.
He needs to go to sleep too.
Wow. Wow. Anyway,
going Big Bobby at Fight Bobby Fight.
Before Bobby Lashley comes and beats my kids.
Well, I only put my kids to sleep. Everything's cool.
Brian Danielson versus John Silver. So Brian Danielson came out, and believe it or not, he got booed.
Yeah.
It was a weird night. People were getting cheered. They shouldn't be getting cheered.
This is Long Island. They don't give a fuck about vegans.
He came out.
State country, baby.
Hey, did you hear why he wears a plain white T-shirt?
Why is that?
Okay, so he did an interview, and AEW came to him and said, "Hey, we want to sell some merch. Let's make these cool T-shirts for you." And he said, and I quote, "I don't want to increase the
oh shit.
I don't want to. What is it when people? I don't want to oversaturate the consumers. I want people to not have to consume so much." So basically, what he's saying is, I don't want to sell no fucking shirts.
He's the global champion.
He is such a good guy. He doesn't want to overpop. He doesn't want to sell shirts because he doesn't want consumers to spend more money. He wants people to concentrate on the environment and not on retail gain and things like that. So he doesn't want to sell shirts. He's like, but I'm not going to tell people don't buy my shirts. I just don't want the shirts. So this is what I would do if I was AEW. I can kill two birds with one stone.
Me too. Let me know if we go in the same place.
The bird that shit on my car today should have got killed with a stone, but that's a different story for another day. I would get a plain white t-shirt. And in the bottom of the t-shirt, I will put Bryan Danielson, American Dragon, in small ass print. So you're buying a Bryan Danielson t-shirt, but you're also being environmentally conscious.
Nah, bro, you got it all wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you how this works. Go to any black barbershop on a Saturday morning. There's going to be a brother who pulls up with a large trunk. Out of this trunk, he's going to have socks, some jeans,
some DVDs,
and some plain white t-shirts,
some bootleg DVDs. You want to watch?
We won't get into the. We won't get into the
WrestleMania 39,
Jamaican porn. But
you want to watch WrestleMania 40? You want to watch WrestleMania 44? I got that shit right now.
Every size you need. That brother's been selling Bryan Danielson t-shirts for years.
He cornered the market of t-shirts like 6 years ago.
It may say Haynes, but it's really Bryan Danielson.
Right? Not Cassidy Haynes, but Bryan Danielson.
It may come down to your knees. It may come down mid-thigh. But that is a Bryan Danielson plain white tee. And it doesn't matter what part of the country you're in. It's a Saturday and it's a black barbershop. You
Before we get your Bryan Danielson's match, I totally skipped over something that me and Phil Lindsay were talking about. We've been talking about this for like weeks. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to ruin your lives. I'm about to make you guys all cry. I'm about to tell you guys something deep from the heart. I told you so. I told you so. The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, is a fucking heel. Okay? He is a bad guy. He is a bad... No. Before you even try to, like, deny it. Look. Example. Exhibit A. Cody Rhodes comes out to the crowd and says, hey, it's because of me that you're here. The chair that you're sitting on is because of me. That ring back there is because of me. Everything you see here is because of me. I'm Cody. And he said these things in such a way that people were like, oh, did he really say that? Here, ladies and gentlemen, let me take off my expensive Jordans and throw one fucking shoe to the crowd. Not both of them. One fucking shoe. What are you going to do with one shoe? That's like driving a car with 3 wheels. How the fuck are you going to do it? It's useless, right? That's heel. That's some heel shit. Second thing he did. Cody has more pyro than the whole fucking show combined for himself. Cody is so arrogant that he comes out in the middle of the ground. He rises up out of the ground. His music says, and I quote, wrestling has more than one royal family. So now you're likening yourself to a king, a royalty. Heel number 2. Now, ladies and gentlemen, tonight Cody came out. He walked out. He walked up to Sammy Guevara and said, I don't know if no one told you, but good guy to good guy, I'm challenging you for the TNT title next week. No, he said Christmas Day or something.
Yeah,
I'm challenging you for the TNT title. Good luck, kid. And then he walks away. But ladies and gentlemen, this is where the telltale sign goes. If you watch AEW every week, on the left-hand side of the screen is where the heels come out. On the right side of the screen is where the faces come out. When Cody left, he walked over to the left side and said, oops, my bad. and walked over to the right side. Cody is telling you guys, I'm a bad guy. You're just too stupid to realize it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ladies
and gentlemen,
that's why they fucking blew you.
ladies and gentlemen,
Cody's the heel.
the franchise player Bad Blood is reading way too much into this. Cody Rhodes,
So much into
the American hero. He is the babyface, the originator. He is one of the pillars of this company. He started up this whole thing
for you.
Now, for you. Did he say you people?
That was a you people promo.
But he didn't say you people.
I did this for you.
Say you people.
All you. I did this for every one of these people here.
He didn't say you
people.
He was talking to his people. I did for y'all.
His people?
His people.
Look, just because you go out there and you hug Wale, don't mean you want. I mean, you hug T-Pain. You ain't my people.
He hugged T-Pain. He's down with the people. He's woke, pal.
He has one black friend. T-Pain. Oh, I'm sorry. Now, he has Big Shotty too.
Now, he may not be a heel. I'm not saying he's a heel. He just has a wife with heelish tendencies.
No, he has a wife that was trying to collect her insurance policy money. When she set that table on fire, she was like, "Real Housewives of Atlanta, bitch." Set that table on fire.
I think Fidelity and Blue Cross Blue Shield are like, hey, look, Brandy.
Lloyd's of London was like, "No, we can't give you that." It was like, "Yeah, we seen that shit on TV. It was no accident. You tried to set them on fire." Look at this. Look, even Shane says it. But how can he be a heel when he's giving us a Christmas present? Man, I don't want your present, Homelander. What are you gonna stay on top of the? Look, ladies and gentlemen, Cody Rhodes loves comics. He structures his gear, his career buying comics. Cody Rhodes is the biggest Homelander fan ever. Look at his gear, look at Homelander. And for you that don't know who Homelander is, all you gotta do is go to Amazon Prime, type in The Boys. The Boys, the BOYS, the Boys, not your boy, not the listing your boy, not that other dude in your boy, not my boy right here, not my boy John Silver, not my boy Brian Danielson, not my boy Chemical Julian, but The Boys. Okay, go type in The Boys. And when you type that in, you're going to be like, wow, Homelander's a dick. So much a dick that he went on top of the Statue of Liberty. And he said these historic words. I do what I want. I do what I want. I'm not going to tell you what he was doing on top of the Statue of Liberty, but trust and believe he did what he wanted.
You know what?
Cody Rhodes for you.
One of the best scenes from The Boys.
That was the scene that totally just like shook me. I was like, wow, wow.
Was when Homelander landed in front of the crowd and was explaining to them what happened when I forget who exactly got killed. And they were booing him, they were throwing shit at him. He was like, hey, y'all, that's not what happened. Let me just explain to you. And they were calling him names and calling him out of his name. And then there went to a scene which happened to be a fantasy, a vision in his head, where he used his laser vision and just started cutting down the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Just started cutting down the crowd. Now, to anybody who's ever driven on the 405 freeway, you can sympathize with him in that moment. When everybody in front of you is just in your way, just acting the ass, and you're just like, get the fuck out of my way.
You know what? You know what pops in my head? You know what pops in my head every time I'm on that freeway?
Yes.
Ludicrous pops in my head. I just be like, move, bitch. Get out the way.
Get out the way.
I do 100 on the highway. And if you do the speed limit, get the out of my way. That's what I think every time.
So, does that necessarily make him a heel?
Yes. 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 Heel. It just heel. Bad boy.
It just means that he is equally faulted like everybody else.
No, Julian, look. Julian, what have you been drinking tonight?
A little bit of Cody juice. Wait, that came out really bad.
I knew it. You AEW shill. Okay, we're just joking about that, ladies and gentlemen. Don't add us at Twitter, okay? Don't add us on Twitter.
Yeah, not right now. Everybody knows I love Raw. WWE Raw.
Yeah, he likes
That's
raw.
my girl.
Wow. Baby, I like it raw. Anyway, yeah, so the point I'm trying to get at is this. Cody's a fucking heel, ladies and gentlemen. He's a bad guy. Phil Lindsay and I, we both told you. Phil Lindsay on Grapsodies every Saturday on Fightful Select. He told you. I told you. We're telling you right now. Cody's a heel. So going back to Bryan Danielson versus John Silver. Believe it or not, this match was awesome.
And it was not that easy for him.
No, like even the beginning of the spot where he was doing things and Silver was just tossing him like a salad at like Olive Garden, just boop, 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 toss him around. It was.
Oh my God, you and Conan, come on, man, come on.
Hey, it's 9:19. This is the Roundtable Pros and Podcast After Dark.
Wow.
We're seeing it all. He was tossing him around like a salad at Olive Garden, and
potatoes.
he gave him this one spot where he Bryan Danielson went for a back elbow, and he locked in a belly to belly suplex or belly to back suplex, and Danielson reversed it, and he reversed it into a German, but John Silver reversed it into his own German.
Yep.
Gave him a German, rolled him up, gave him another German. Danielson got up, and then Silver hit him with this fucking shoulder block. And Danielson hit the corner, was like, gee, you can, if you read his mouth, he said, what the fuck? Like, he did not expect that from Johnny Youngie. Silver was on
fire.
Silver was on fire. This is one of the best matches I've seen Silver wrestle since he became the Dark Order. Like, I'll tell him he fucking killed the game. It was crazy.
So it was one of those matches where you're like, Bryan Danielson might just lose.
And you know, it was pretty even.
Yeah, it was very even, very much so.
Like, it was a real even match. It was great. It was great. The good thing about this is next week, AEW World Championship match. You got Bryan Danielson, who has beaten so many members of the Dark Order, versus the man who came out to save John Silver from getting stomped out, because Danielson ended up choking Silver out. He gave him a brain buster, and then he locked on a submission, and Silver was just like out.
Yeah.
Like he was out.
Like Miro.
No. Miro was out on his feet. Silver was out. Silver was like, night. Silver was like, where's my pacifier, mommy? He was out. Like, yeah, he was out. But the thing that really got me about that whole thing was even after Hangman Page came down to make the save, Hangman Page with the best line of the night. And I'm gonna quote Hangman Page when he said, next week, I'm going to beat the cowboy shit out of you. And Bryan Danielson just walked up the ramp like, oh my God, I'm going to get my ass kicked tomorrow. Next week. It was great. But then they talked about a couple things. We had the Mean Girls of AEW, the Bunny and George Janela's ex, Penelope Ford, and Nyla Rose. The funniest line of the night.
Yeah.
Nyla
surprise,
Rose
bitch.
She said, surprise, bitch. And hit her with the stiff arm, knock Ruby Soho down. I just tweeted, surprise, bitch. That was it. You ever watch Dexter? The show Dexter? So when Dokes came out, he was like, surprise, motherfucker. That popped in my head when Nyla Rose did that, because she was like, surprise, bitch.
Dokes, my man, Dokes.
Oh my God, it was so funny. and they can't beat down Ruby Soho. Ruby Soho got friends now because
her friends didn't use the chairs. They just
NJ and Ty Conti came. And Ty Conti stood next to her with the chair in her hand, and she was like, "Get out of here!" And
Ram you, yeah, see, yeah,
get out of here, yeah, you see. Oh my god, it was so fucking funny. It was funny. But yeah, at end all be all, I give this show a good 4 out of 5. I think it was really
Easy.
good.
Easy.
Thank you very much, iChurch Pastor. We're dropping all this profanity, and the pastor is in the house. Shit. Thank you, my friend, for we try to be funny. We try to be funny out here. We try to be real. That's the thing. You watch a lot of podcasts, and a lot of podcast guys aren't going to be real. They're going to just read you what the script says, and they're going to pretend like they know what they're talking about. And here's the thing: some people they talk. Oh yeah, well, you know, if I was in a match like this, you never wrestled a match like that before. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, this is why I take so much pride. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. This is why I take so much pride in my work. 29 years as a professional wrestler, and I'm still doing it. I'm the OIWA North American champion. I take the bumps. I get hit with the chairs. I fall off the ladders. I fall off the top of cages. I do all the crazy stuff that you see on TV. So when someone says to me, I don't understand how they thank you very much. I enjoy your candor. Thank you. I don't understand how they're gonna just take that and this, that. Have you been in that match? No? Shut up. That's pretty much it right here. We're real with what we say. We don't sugarcoat nothing. Every now and then you see Julian over there sipping on some Lipton because he likes spilling some tea. Me, I'm a straight shooter. I'll tell you in a heartbeat. I thought it sucked. It was great. It was stupid. It was not. Raw, 3 hours. I will never get that back in my life. Every week. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We watch Raw, so you don't have to.
And that's a very loose weed, but okay.
Yeah, because sometimes I don't really watch too much of it. Like
I got a flat. Did you watch Raw? House is on fire. I need you to watch Raw tonight.
Wow. I'm gonna call Julian. I slipped in the bathtub. I'm falling asleep. Can you watch Raw? Where you at? At work. Oh man. Yeah, I agree. Tonight's episode was very solid.
It was
And
very solid.
you know, if you want to call it the go home show for a pay-per-view, it was a pretty good go home event.
Yeah.
I mean, gang warfare all the time is great, you know, especially AEW.
All
got
of
so
their
many
go home
factions.
shows recently have been real solid. Like they set up the why, the where, the when, the how, the who, everything is just really solid for a go home show, and it really helps transition the TV matches to the what you're going to see on the pay-per-view, and it sets you up for it, helps you enjoy it, and then fully transition to what's going to happen the next week.
So you say you think they should have announced more matches for next week. Well, here's the thing. We still got Friday.
That is correct.
We still got Friday. So that's the thing. Okay, so I'm going to say something about NXT. And I know people are going to really trip out. I'm going to say it anyway. NXT War Games was a horrible show. It was horrible. Horrible. They had 2 matches out of 5, out of 6 that were good. And the one thing they did was they made me want to watch NXT on Tuesday.
Correct.
I hate that show. That show is stupid. It is a waste of time. Like, I can literally find something. I can clean my cat boxes in the time that I watch that show and enjoy it more. You know, and I hate cleaning my cat boxes. You know, I'll tell you that right now. But the Johnny Gargano thing made me want to watch the show. Like, it literally made, and then you had to watch all the way to the end of the show.
Correct.
To get to Johnny Gargano doing his thing. So I'm like, I sat there and I'm like, God, this show sucks. This show sucks. This show sucks. Oh God, this is horrible. Oh God, this is horrible. Cora Jade with her broken arm is not broken. Getting in the ring and she's talking crap and she looks like a 13-year-old girl going through puberty, wrestling against a giant, because, of course, Raquel Gonzalez looks like she's like 7 feet tall. Yeah, it was like, oh, this is so boring. Oh, wait a minute. Did the show over? Like, I feel bad for Alex and I feel bad for Kate that they have to review that show every week. Yeah. So the who's leaving, who's staying thing, yeah, that really drew me in. Like, I was sucked into it because I'm like, please God, let him leave and go to AEW. Let Kyle O'Reilly leave and join Bobby Fish and do Red Dragon again, please. You know, one thing about WWE is they water you down. They nerf you. They won't let you be who you are. AEW is like, this is what brought you to the game. Go for it. So, shout out to Tony Khan. Tony Khan, I'm still waiting for that follow back, brother. Still waiting for that follow back. Just saying, I'm gonna get. Hey, that's my goal. My goal is to get this podcast channel to 2,000 followers, and to get Tony Khan to follow me back on Twitter. Just saying. And Sean Rossap. Sean Rossap, I'm watching you. You and Denise Salcedo, follow your boys. We get it like that. But the good pastor here says it's Monday Night Wars effect. I agree. It is. The who's leaving, who's staying, and nerf is a perfect description.
Nerf is a perfect description.
It is so nerfed, man. Like, I can't stand it. But like you were saying, Riho versus Hater, the match really was long and it was good. It was a classic big girl versus little girl encounter. Riho had to rely on her speed. And even the commentators, they were like, Jamie Hayter needs to slow down because she's trying to match Riho in speed when she should have just powered through. But she is a quintessential professional wrestler. I love Jamie Hayter, and no one can say anything bad about Jamie Hayter. That girl has done so much to change the perception of how she is and to become such a complete all-around wrestler. There aren't that many all-around wrestlers, you know, but she's one of the really good ones. So I will preach her name to the choir. Righteous Reg said 10 minutes ago, Cody about to win the TNT title. Brandon gonna give up all rights after the TBS tournament ends to challenge the winner. Beat her with the belt, Britt Baker, and it was standing tall as a ticker, for Rose at the top season of 2 flashes across the screen. Oh my God, that is heat, man. The Mark Order podcast said that is heat. Can you imagine Cody the TNT champion, Brandon the TBS champion?
You want to talk about hate from the crowd,
man?
Brandy going around setting fires, be crazy.
Hey, Brandy's not setting fires. Brandy's just trying to collect on the Lloyd's of London insurance policy. That's all. She got a baby now. She need to make sure she got kids. She over here like Heath Slater. She got kids. So yeah, like I said, Trent's back. You can follow him on Trenty Locks on Twitter. He puts a tweet, the hairless boy. Yeah, because he came back clean shaven. So yeah. So with that being said, another surprise. We've been waiting for this for so long. Yeah, you're right. Jamie Hayter is money. Like, don't leave that money on the table. She is so much money.
Correct.
But Hook.
Yes. Hook
is back. He's about to make his debut next week. Can you believe it? Hook.
Surprise announcement by Taz
on Rampage. Yeah, and Taz was angry. He was like, I got an announcement to make. I'm like, dude, you're going to have a heart attack. Calm down. And he finally was like, Hook is making his debut this Friday on Rampage. Okay, so Hook's on Rampage and he's wrestling God, I can't think of his name. He's a little flame guy.
with the mask.
Yeah. The one that Cody is.
Not just exciting.
Oh, whoa. Hold on a second. I just got a spoiler.
What's the spoiler?
Oh my God.
Oh, wait. No spoilers on the show.
Look, all I got was this. The Hook hype is real.
Okay.
And there's a video of Hook step into an AEW ring and the crowd. Can you hear that?
No.
Wow. The crowd is going crazy for Hook.
Where are they from? Oh,
The
they're New
song,
Jersey.
Hook's song is called "The Chairman's Intent" by Action Bronson. Wow. Hook is money.
From Red Hook, New Jersey.
Oh my God. Hook is money. Yeah. I was down talking Hook, man. Man. I was down talking Hook like it was no problem. Now I gotta apologize.
You got to take a step back.
Oh, stand back. There's a Hook sighting. Man, there's no hurricane coming through. It's a Hook sighting coming through. Hey, but it is what it is, man. Yeah, Fuego del Sol. There it is. Hook's gonna be the arch enemy of Jungle Boy and Darby. I think Hook's gonna fight Dante Martin.
Okay. See that.
But yeah, I gotta hit up as a matter of fact, I'm gonna do that when I get off of here. I'm gonna hit up our good friend, Kate Hensler, because she was actually at the taping.
Oh yeah.
And get
some on-site info.
Get the little spoilers.
Spoiler alert. It's not a prediction. It's a spoiler alert.
Spoiler. Oh, that's a cute picture. I love when I get sent snaps of what we're doing. Anyway, with that being said, look, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you guys on Friday. We have some great stuff going on. Like I said, Janiyah Kai is going to be with us on Monday. Got some NWA interviews. Got the Taskmaster Kevin Sullivan. We just dropped an interview with Sonny Ono. So go like, click, and subscribe on biasm.net. That is www.biasm.net on YouTube. You can find us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, all that cool stuff. You can find Julian on chemicist.com, like farmersonly.com, but you can find chemicist at chemicist.com. Yeah, because Julian is all that, but don't tell Julian's girlfriend I said that because I don't want to get beat up. It's too early in the night to get beat up. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, Julian, tell these amazing people where they can watch us on TV if they're in the Portland metro area.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are in the Portland metro area, you can see us on TV Mondays at 10 p.m. on Channel 22 Xfinity TV and Channel 8002 CenturyLink TV. You can see us on Tuesdays at 9:30 p.m. Channel 23 Xfinity TV and Channel 8003 CenturyLink TV. Or you can check us out on Wednesdays at 9:30 p.m. Channel 11 Xfinity TV and CenturyLink TV.
Man, ladies and gentlemen, if you drive around in your car, if you're on the 405 freeway,
what?
Screaming, "Move, bitch, get out the way."
What?
You can do better than that. You can listen to us on Amazon, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Apple, Pandora, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, and all the major podcast platforms. You can also go and search us on the net. You can go to fireslam.net for all your wrestling news needs, your wants, your needs, all that good stuff. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? www.biaslam.net is where all the good stuff is. And I gotta say this. It's the holiday season. People get really sad around the holiday season. I'm one of those people. So I know I'm not alone. If you ever feel like you are alone and you need someone to talk to, you can call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. It's 1-800-273-8255. Or you can text GO to 741-741 to reach a trained crisis counselor through the crisis text line. Global, not-for-profit organization. It is free and it is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Don't be afraid to call that number, ladies and gentlemen.
And if you text GO to 741-741 and you're like some people who don't feel like talking on the phone and just want to text with somebody, they will text back and forth with you as long as it takes.
That's good stuff. And if you like these hats, beanies, and coats and jackets and stuff that we always wear on the podcast, check it out. You can go to www.503originals.com. That is www.503originals.com. Get the hats, the t-shirts, the beanies, the cozies, all this cool stuff. Socks, women's specialties. We're talking about special beanies, hats, muffs, ear muffs, all that cool stuff, ladies and gentlemen. It is all going down in the deep, ladies and
Good
gentlemen.
choice.
Man, it is awesome. And like I said earlier, if you want to help the channel out, you want to help the guys here on the channel, you want to help us get that good money going, flowing, so we can pay the people here that work at bodyslam.net, it's easy. You can support us at www.slamchats.com. That is www.slamchats.com to support the boys and girls here at bodyslam.net. We need your money, ladies and gentlemen. We got a couple more questions before we get out of here. Let's see. Don't forget to buy Blue Chew.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Blue Chew is not paying us detonation kick, but what the hell? Don't forget to buy Blue Chew for all your male enhancement needs. When you feel like you want to be rock hard, you feel like you can't get it in, you feel like you can't get it up. Sometimes you just gotta like bust, and that's too far. Yeah, you can get that Blue Chew. It's all good. I'm not gonna make fun of you. The Twitter is real simple. The Twitter is the Roundtable Bros podcast on Twitter, or the Bad Blood Brand, BADDBLOOD BRAND, the Bad Blood Brand, or Chemical Julian. You can find us there, just in case you want to know. Thank you very much. I'm gonna find, Pastor Blaster. Find me on Twitter, man. Add me, BADDBLOOD BRAND. Add me, my friend, and I will retweet, and I will let everyone know that you are a cool dude who just loves professional wrestling. Don't be like Shane, because Shane is a weirdo in the chat. Shane has always been a weirdo in the chat. That's why we like the guy. Damon, go brush your teeth. Don't use me as an excuse. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it has been another great night here on the Roundtable Pros and Podcast, sponsored by bodyslam.net. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you guys on Friday. Peace.